Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are just joining us, my name is Mayowaoye, and today we are going to be making this really simple but gorgeous A-line dress with the ruffles like around the bodice or the dress side. So it's from a brand called Orire. I don't know if I got that correctly. I've just linked to the website. The brand's website is right on top of the screen. And once again, guys, just like last week, just like my last tutorial, this is not an advert. I basically found the dress on Pinterest and liked it. So yeah, if you are interested in buying the dress, I'm just like redirecting you to the brand so you can buy the dress. It's not my dress. I'm just using this as a tutorial to show you how to make like an A-line dress that looks like that. So yeah, guys, what kind of fabric can you use? You can use any type of fabric basically. So that's it. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button below your screen, and trying to think of anything else I've not mentioned. Yeah, if you want to make it, you can use maybe about 3 to 4 yards, but to be on the safe side, you can use about 4 yards of fabric to make it. So yeah, let's head straight in. So guys, for today's tutorial on how to make an A-line flared dress with ruffles, the first thing you need is your basic dress block, and this is mine. And guys, I feel like I always have to make this disclaimer before I continue at the start of my videos. I don't teach how to draft basic blocks because I have a paid class where I teach beginners how to draft these blocks. So I don't do that on my YouTube channel. I don't do that on I don't do any public YouTube tutorial where I teach how to draft basic blocks. I did that in the past, but those videos are no longer public. They are now private. If you don't know how to draft this, you may not get so much from today's tutorial. But if you know how to draft this, you already have your basic blocks, then we can continue since you already have all this sorted. Now the next thing you need to do is to decide how long you want the dress to be. So it's a full length dress if you look at the picture. So just measure from your shoulders to your ankle or wherever you want the dress to be. For me, my full dress length is 62 inches. So I'm just going to measure 62 inches from my shoulders here down to wherever that is supposed to be. Now guys, this is my dress length right here. This is where I want my own dress length to be. So now since it's an A-line dress, at the hem I'm going to extend by, maybe you can extend by 4 or 5 inches depending on how wide you want the A-line to be. So just measure from here, measure 4 or 5 inches. So yeah, this is my extension right here. So I settled for 4 inches. Now I'm going to connect from here back to my armhole right here. This is my armhole. So this is my armhole level. So I'm going to connect from here down to my armhole level. So yeah, this is it connected. And guys, this is my front dress block, by the way. So yeah, now to introduce some flare into the dress, because right now it's just like an A-line, A-shape dress. It's just going to be like a normal A shape. Now to introduce some kind of flare and fluidity, I'm speaking too much English. So to introduce some kind of like what kind of smaller word should I use? Let's just say to introduce some drape or kind of flare. Yeah, flare into the A-line. I'm going to slash my dart line open. So this is my dart line here. I'm going to slash it open all the way to my bust point. Now before I do that, if you look at the dress, you would see that it's kind of uneven. You'd see that it's kind of uneven at the hem. That is, the hem is not straight. So right at the center here, I'll go up by 2 inches. So because the unequal part is not so high, so it's a bit asymmetrical. So I'm going to go up by, maybe you can do 2 or 3 inches. So 2 or 3 inches, just go up here, and then you use your French curve to connect this back to your hem. So connect it this way. So you can connect it this way. So yeah, this is it. This is the part. This is the asymmetrical part. Remember guys, when you are doing this for the back, when you are drafting your back, don't do this for the back. There's nothing like this at the back. So you just leave it as a like a straight hem like this. So the back is going to be straight and the front is going to be like this. Got it? Now let's continue with cutting the dart line open. So I'm going to cut the dart line open all the way to my bust point right here. This is my bust. Now this is it slashed open. Bear in mind that the darts, we are not sewing the dart, so it's just there to give the dress some more ease. So yeah, now I've slashed the dart line open. This is a slash to my bust point. Now I'm going to spread it out just a bit. So I'll spread it out just a bit like this, and then I'll just place a piece of paper here just to cover this up. So I'll spread it out now and then I'll show you what that looks like. So you can spread it out by maybe 2, 3, 4 or 5 inches, depending on how much flare you want to put into this. So you can measure maybe 3 inches and then you just tape down. And guys, this is it right here. This is it spread out. So I settled for about I think 5 inches right here. So I just measured 5 inches here, from here 5 inches, and then just taped my pattern down. So yeah, now if your pattern looks like this, like it's not going down, just fold it a bit here, fold it a bit here. So whatever you fold here, you need to add it back at the hem. So if this folded part here is about maybe 1 inch, then you need to add that 1 inch back right here, and then just blend it into this place. So I'll just show you what that looks like now so you don't get confused. So guys, this is the folded part right here. Is about 1 inch, so I'll just tape that down. Then this is the 1 inch extension I've added to my hem. So from here I just added the 1 inch, and then this is what I mean by blending it in. This is my actual hem right here, so I'm just going to blend this in this way. You got the drift, so just blend it in this way. That's it. Sorry guys, that was meant to be here. The extension was supposed to be here, not here. I put it here because I thought this was still my side, but this is my A-line side right here, so I have to do that here. So just measure the 1 inch folded here, measure it down, then you blend it into this. So it's still kind of the same concept I was explaining earlier. It's just that I placed the paper somewhere else. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, that's that. So I already cut the excess out. So yeah, now guys, let's draft in the neckline of the dress. Now for the neckline, just come to your across chest level here. This is my across chest level. So you can just go down by 1 inch. So from here, go down by 1 inch. Now, how deep do you want the neckline to be? If you look at the video or the picture rather, you would see that the neckline is not so low. So from my across chest level here, I'll just go down by 2 inches, so it won't be that low. So I'll just measure 2 inches from here down, and this is it right here. Now I'm going to connect these 2 points. So I'll just connect a round neckline from here to here. So got the drift, and this is your neckline right here. So that's also all you have to do, is to just cut all of this out, and that will be it. Now to get an accurate measurement for your strap, you can measure your strap length right here. So once you draw in the strap length, you measure it and write it down somewhere. That's what I do to get an accurate measurement for my strap. So once I draw in the strap, I'll measure it and then write that down somewhere. I'll do the same for the back pattern also. So when I get the 2 straps, I'll add both together, and that will be the strap length that I'll be cutting on my fabric for my dress. So you got it. That's it for me. And this is the strap right here. So just measure what you have here. So measured, my strap length is 4 inches. So I'll just write that 4 inches down somewhere, and then when I get the one for the back, I'll add that to the 4 inches, and that will be my full strap length. So basically that is that for the dress. So everything we've done here for the front, you can do the same also for the back. So better still, you can also use this pattern also to cut the back. This dress doesn't really need a zip because it's a free dress. You don't need to wear you don't need to attach a zip at the back. So you can use this to cut both your front and back if you wish. If you want to draft the back, you can also always draft the back, but if you don't want to, you can always use this. So you just fold this borderline in, and then you draft the front, and when you are cutting the back, you can leave this open to cut the back, even though you don't really need a zipper for the dress. The only thing you have to remember is that the asymmetric thing I did for the lower part at the hem of the dress, you're not going to do that for the back. It has the back hem line is straight and not curved like what we did for the front. So yeah, that's that. What kind of fabric do you need for the can you use for this dress? You can use any type of fabric as far as the fabric is not so thick. So as far as the fabric is not so thick, just enter into any fabric shop and you'll find something suitable. So just get something not too thick, something that is light and not too, yeah, something not too thick, and that's it. So yeah, now I'm going to cut this on my fabric and then we'll proceed with the rest of the. And guys, for allowances, you can add the cutter to the neckline and half inch to the armhole here and 1 inch at the side. So pretty much, and this is what my pattern looks like. Guys, look at how I'm about to cut this pattern now. What I did was to, normally I wouldn't have shown this, but I feel like you guys should know. So I folded it this way. I folded my fabric this way. Look at this. And then I placed my pattern. So the part that is supposed to be on fold, I placed it right here. I placed it right here, and this is it. So what this would do is to make your dress drip more. So but the only downside, the disadvantage to this is that it is going to waste your fabric. So if you don't have a lot of fabric, you can't do this. So yeah, but it makes a world of difference. It is it's one of the differences between a well-designed and well-tailored and well-made dress and just a dress that is just there. So yeah, and yeah, this is my cut out dress. So what I did earlier, the way I laid it out and cut it is what they call cutting a dress on bias. So yeah, that's that. Now I'm going to take out my pins and then we can proceed. Now for the ruffle, you need to decide the location you want to place it. So I'm just going to use my pattern to determine that. So I think I want one. This is my waistline on my pattern. This is my upper hip line and this is my lower hip line. So I want one here at the upper hip line and then I want one at the lower hip line. So to get the exact location, just measure from here to your upper hip line, whatever you have, you measure it here and then you notch it, and then you measure from here to your lower hip line again and then you measure it here, so you know the exact location to place your ruffle. So this is it for me. One will be here all the way and another one will be here all the way. So pretty much. Now for the strip, for the ruffle, you can just measure any long strip of fabric, but to get like maybe a certain amount of measurement, you can just measure from here down here. Whatever you get, you just multiply it by 3. Whatever you get, multiply it by 3, and that will be the long strip of fabric you'll measure. So yeah, and then you do the same also for this. So measure from here to here and then multiply by 3, and then that will be the strip of fabric you measure. So for me, I'll probably measure like maybe a 78 inches measurement, because like from here to here for me is about 26 inches. So that 26 inches, I'll just multiply it by 3 and that will give me the 78 inches long fabric that I'll be gathering back to this point. So that's that. So this is just for the front, by the way. So you do the same for the back and then that will be it. So if this is the strip of fabric, from here to here is a 78 inches, and from here to here can be anything you want. It can be anything you want. So this is like about, you can do like maybe 3 or 4 inches from here to here. So now once that's done, you just gather it, gather, and then you place on the part where you want to place it. You place on the part where you want to place it. You place it on the right side of your dress. So, and then you sew at the center. At the center here, you sew here. And that's that. So I'll do that now and then I'll show you what the final look is going to look like. And guys, this completes it for me. So although we have 2 ruffles, I'm sewing only one, and you get the drift of how to sew the second ruffle. So if you are done with the back, all you have to do is just place the back piece on these right sides together and sew 1 inch at the side here, 1 inch at the side here, and then obviously you have to cut a facing for the neckline. So you use it to turn the neckline. So before before sewing the sides, that is the front and back sides together, you need to use your facing to turn the neckline, attach your strap also before you then now place your back piece on this and sew 1 inch at the side. So that's pretty much it. Now once you're done, and that's all you have to do for the dress. Now I'm going to put this on my mannequin, my miniature mannequin now, so you can see what the fit looks like. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button below your screen, tap the like button also if you found today's tutorial helpful, and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials when I post them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.